Hi guys, I'm Joy and I'm here today with Duffy. So as you know from our phone calls, Duffy had quite a time getting used to his crate, and he's at this point only had 2 long, quiet nights with me. So I am leaning towards holding him back 1 week so that we can have 1 solid week of quiet nights under our belt before he comes home. The reason I'm doing that is, to be honest with you, crate training regression can be very common. Even with a puppy that I've had who is sleeping through the night for a full 8 hours, quiet and calm, and then I can send him home, and upon transition, that puppy could regress and start barking in the crate. Well, with him not giving me a full 8 hours of quiet crate time, his regression would probably be significant. And so I'm just not comfortable, sending him home and making you guys have to deal with that, because he cries very loud. I realize that you live in a townhouse and you have neighbors on either side. And I really want this to be a positive, wonderful experience for you guys. So in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit more about crate training. And I want to also touch on the potty pad training. I want to say, first of all, Duffy's very, very, very smart. He picked up on all the obedience very quickly. He's walking wonderfully on leash. He's doing all of his obedience, and I'm going to demonstrate that in next week's video. He's very smart, very eager to please, extremely loving, extremely social. I'm really glad that you guys are going to have the dog walker come, because I do think it's going to be very important for him to have human interaction during the middle of that day. If you could get the dog walker to come even twice, it wouldn't be a bad thing. Just to have somebody come once or twice during the day and break that up. Or if you ever wanted to maybe think about doing a daycare, a doggy daycare, a couple of days a week, I think he would really benefit from that also. Now, he is doing well in his playpen. He is doing very well with his potty pads. When he's in his playpen and I'm there at the house, he will be very quiet. He's not barking or anything like that. When I walk past his crate, he'll kind of look at me like, "Are you coming to get me?" And then when I don't pick him up, he's fine with that. He will just play with his toys, play with a hoof. When he has to take care of his potty business, if it's not time for us to go on a walk, he's taking care of it on the pad. Doing excellent, excellent. So crate is the only thing that we were really working hard on. And so I want to talk to you about how we've worked on that. So one of the things that I've done is, whereas typically with a puppy, before I put them in the crate at night, I really kind of go overboard with all the kissing and the snuggling and the kissing and the snuggling. So it was brought to my attention that because he really wants that human interaction, I'm going from love, 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 kiss, kiss, kiss to nothing. So with Duffy, I give him lots of love, lots of affection during the course of the day. But right before I put him in the crate at night, I don't necessarily do all the over-the-top, mushy, mushy, lovey-lovey stuff that I typically do. I do still control his water, offering him water every 2 hours throughout the day. I want you to do the same thing when he comes home. Just offer him water in the morning before you leave for work, and then have the dog walker come and offer him water during that time when he goes for his little break as well. You're going to want to cut his water off 3 to 4 hours before bed, and I think it's going to be very important that you keep him awake and stimulated for that 3 to 4 hours before bed. So whether that means going for a walk or just tossing the ball in the living room, or if you guys are watching a movie, maybe have him on your lap and playing with his paws, playing with his ears, anything just to kind of keep him awake and alert. So when he goes into his crate at night, I want you to consider getting him a snuggle puppy. The snuggle puppies are available through the boutique, and he does have a snuggle puppy, and I do use the heartbeat with him every night. And then I also put a hoof in there. The hoof actually has a little bit of peanut butter in it, and it helps him to have that good things happen in the crate experience. And into the crate he goes. Good. Now, at my house, I have him in a small, dark room. I turn the lights off. It's completely dark in there. I turn on a white noise machine with the ocean waves, and that keeps any outside noises from disturbing his sleep at night. I often will cover the front of the crate with a little blanket, and that keeps any outside light from disturbing his sleep. Now see, he got upset when I covered it just then. But you can see he's really made a lot of progress in his crate since the last video. He's doing very well, and the way that we've been working on that is, for example, he's in the crate, and if he's quiet, I say, good. Good. And then I ignore him when he starts to bark. And we kind of practiced this week, and he's done very, very well. And I think that that's why we've been able to make the strides that we have with his crate training. Good. 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 And then at night, of course, I'm not sitting next to his crate, but I am very pleased with the last couple of nights. He has been quiet and calm in his crate, and I'm going to make sure that he has a good, solid week of quiet, calm nights in his crate before I send him home to you. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I want to take him out of the crate, but I don't want to take him out while he's actively barking. Good. Okay. Because I don't want to reward the barking with me letting him out of the crate, or the barking with me letting him out of his playpen, because then he's going to start saying, oh, that worked out real well. They want me to be quiet. So if I bark really loud, she'll let me out, you know. But anyway, like I said, he's doing really well. I just wanted us to get over this one little hurdle before I send him home. And I do appreciate you guys being patient with me and being patient with him and letting us get him where he needs to be before he comes home to you. I do want to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to work with and train your sweet boy, Duffy.